Brittany. So, I know it's been a while since I did my videos, but that's because things got just a bit busy and all that. But I'm gonna make sure to stick to my schedule of um, doing my videos at least one day of the week because I usually record 3 videos in one day. um, every week. So I'm still gonna stick to that, you know. But today is gonna be a movie review, and that will be on The Others. And it's about um, it's a gothic supernatural psychological horror movie, and it's set in 1945 Jersey. It focuses on a woman and her 2 young photosensitive children who experience supernatural phenomena in their large manor after the arrival of the new servants. And of course, it stars Nicole Kidman. Um, I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that name, but we do have a really good cast here, and it was released in theaters on August 10th, 2001. And yeah, so this, I would say it is a good movie. And okay, hang on a sec. I'm sorry about that. Directed by Alejandro Amenabar. I'm so sorry if I have said that wrong, and I believe I did. So this is a good movie, a good supernatural horror movie. It is, and I remember when I first saw this, I did not expect of how the rest of the story would turn out, especially with the twists. And because there's more than one twist though, because there's something later that we find out, so of course we're shocked, but then there's something else that we know not too long after, which I think is even more of a shock of that twist. And of course, I love movies with twists like this. I really do, because it's something you don't expect, and then when it does happen, you're just in disbelief, and you're just quite in shock, and it's just something you probably never even thought would happen. It's something you didn't expect at all. So when movies, certain stories have this surprising and shocking twist, it's quite interesting. It's just, I think it's great because it's just one of those things that is still like it shocks you, of course, for the first time, and you're just left feeling like, oh my gosh, like you just still can't get over it. So I'm not gonna say what it is because I do not want to spoil it for you. But yes, it does set in 1945. Um, and so as Nicole Kidman and her children are living in this big manor in Jersey, and yet she is waiting for her missing husband to arrive because he had went to war. And so at this point, I think she doesn't know whether if he had made it or not, so she's waiting for him until he comes home. and just this story of this gothic supernatural horror movie, it has this very eerie but also very ominous tone, and that's what I like about it. And of course, I love the cast. You know that they are great, and Nicole Kidman, she was really great with her role in this one, and I just enjoyed it, and I just enjoyed just the story. And you know, as you're watching it, you're thinking, okay, maybe this is what's going on, because it looks like that at first, but it is not what it seems. Because, you know, of course, at first, as I watched it, I really thought, okay, so their house is haunted. Because that's what it looks like, that's what it seems like to be of what is happening. But that's not the case. Even though it seems that way, it is not what it seems, and there's just something else that's going on. But of course, nothing is given away to show that right away. But later, towards getting to the end, that's when these twists comes in, and then we get to know what it is that was going on, and that is going on. And oh wow, this kind of twist is just like a, a true a true shocker. And just what else was I gonna say? Also just one of those things where it's just, I had it and I lost it. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but I did. But yes, I do like the story of the others, and how the story is being told, and how they don't give away the twist right away, and how it just, like, how it reveals itself in a way where, how do I put it? At least it reveals itself in a way where there's no rush into it, and it just leaves you feeling suspense. But then when it reveals that twist, then yeah, like I said, it's a true shocker. And it's just one of those, like, I can't believe it. Like, okay, I would never have thought of that, because this is what I had thought of what was going on. But you know, so my throat's just a little dry. Okay, hang on one sec. Okay, I am back. So yeah, like I said, this is a really good story, and I feel like the way it leads up to the reveal of the twist is done such a way where it was done, um I don't know how else to put it, but it was done just at the right moment, that we needed to know what it was that's going on and what is. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I mean, another thing too is that even though there's some things, like in certain movie reviews, I don't mind to spoil certain things, but when it comes to a twist in a movie, that's just something I would not want to give away at all. But yes, this story and the atmosphere with the music just has this very gothic feel to it, which is quite nice, and has this very eerie, very ominous tone, which said it, which made the story, come alive, and it just set very well with it. And even with the performances were great, and it was just so convincing. And of course, even with these characters of the servants, there's just something about them that seems shady. that seems suspicious because we don't know them. We don't know what their intentions are to the family, to Nicole Kidman's character, Grace, and her children. So we don't know whether if they have good intentions to really be there for them um, and everything, or whether if they have bad intentions to, maybe hurt them. Um, so there's just something that seems like, okay, do we trust them here? Do we not? Or, you know, but yeah, I certainly felt that, like, okay, what is up with these characters? Like, it seems like they do care for them, and it seems like they're looking out for them in a way, but I don't know what their intentions are, and I don't know whether if if they have you know whether if these are the kind of characters that you can really trust or not. But then but yeah, it shows at some point her husband does come back home, but he doesn't stay for long because he has to go back, I think. What was it? He has to go back to the army, I think. Did he? I think that's what it was. It has been a while since I've seen it, but I still remember the movie. Um, but yes, this is just a really good movie with a good music score and great performances, and the way the story has been told, and the way they gently slowly reveal these twists in such a way that we needed to know what they are, so but yeah, she is a strict religious mother, um, and her kids are photosensitive. Um, because they have a photosensitive disease, so the curtains have to be closed all the time, because if they were exposed to sunlight, that they could die from it. And so yeah, even in this story, when it shows how it seems like that the manor seems to be haunted because certain things that what's been going on, and their what their kids are experiencing. I think, yeah, what their kids are experiencing, like voices that they're hearing, and things being moved, and even with Nicole Kidman herself, what she experienced in one scene, where all of a sudden she heard some sound. Yeah, I think it was a voice. I think it was a voice that said something or made a certain sound, and it scared her so much that she just, I think, ran out of the room and locked the room. And there was another scene where she heard the piano playing, and when she opened the door, there's no one there. And of course, the piano stops, and something happens. I forgot what it was that happened after that. I think either the closed doors, either the doors had closed behind her. I think. I would have to watch it again. But yes, good movie overall, with this really scary story with shocking twists that you won't even see coming, because I did not expected those twists, and I don't think I've ever would have thought that. So for those who have seen it, you know what I mean. So I'm not gonna give anything away. So if you want to see the others, feel free, and you can watch it. I don't know if it's free to watch anymore, but um, if you want to watch it and check out for yourself, it is a good movie, and everything about this is just really, it's just great and just very convincing, and also enjoyable. And yes, even watching this, there were some parts that did scare me along the way, but mostly to the end, I was in just in complete shock because it was just something I never would have expected. It's just something I never would have even thought myself, like, oh, this could have been happening, or maybe this is what's going on. So yeah, but of course, it's like even after you know what those twists are, but then once you watch it again, then you start to watch the movie a little bit more differently, because then once you know, then you're like, oh, okay, now this seems to make sense to why these characters were acting this way, or why they were saying this, because of what you now know. So yeah, so yeah, to rate this movie, I would let's see, okay, I would give it um 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10. um I would give it a 75%, and I would give it I'm sorry, I would say I'll give it an A, and I would give it 3 stars. So yeah, that is my review and rating on The Others. And wow, honestly, there were more movies like this, especially with a twist that's so shocking that even by the time the movie's over, you still can't believe what just happened and what had been revealed, and you're just going over in your head, and you're just like, I, where it just leaves you speechless, and you just don't even know what to say. So I wish we had more movies like that, because I love a good, very shocking, you don't expect kind of twist. So I love that. I really do. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this movie review of The Others. So if you like this video and if you like The Others, give it a like. And to see more movie content, dreams and reactions, subscribe and click on the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. That's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.